Salty women.
No. I marinate them, bro. Yeah, there's a bunch of bitches in a podium, and they're supposed to like lovely ladies on a podium. Okay,
you don't like women who eat money?
Well, that's not the point. But like,
or you want to eat their money? Which is okay.
Skia. Onasemati ni law and order ama raw and older.
Woo! Big decisions, big moments, and everything changes. This is Beauty and Banter. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Beauty and Banter, and it is I, Dennis, and I'm joined by the amazing...
Now, before I introduce myself, let me make something clear.
Okay.
Hapo nje tosikia rumors, sijui naitwa Malvin, sijui ya Buoro, ho. No, that's not my name.
What do you mean?
My real name is Chumbinyiri.
Yeah. I don't start again.
Chumbinyiri. My Luo farm know what it's about, but Chumbi is salt and Nyiri is women.
Oh my God. So, salty women.
No. I marinate them, bro.
Hey! No, but I am a witness for that. I see it all the time.
See, Cindy, you know my proven track record.
I know.
So I don't need to say too much.
How's that going?
I live that life on the daily, man.
Hey!
It's what I'm all about. It's who I am, man.
You never cease to shock the hell out of me. Anyway, this is episode
Chumbinyiri, man. My Luo farm, you know what this is about.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just a chill guy, proud citizen of the planet.
Yeah.
Vibing, living life, you know. And I cannot insist this enough. Yeah. People, let us stop living like we have like 8 foot poles up our asses. Please let everyone breathe. Let everyone be themselves.
Yeah.
In this life, you are meant to be unapologetically yourself as long as you do not infringe on another's freedom. And that applies to another too. So be you, let others be them, mind your business, being yourself, and all is well.
Need I say more?
You don't gotta. You don't gotta.
But anyway, Malvin umetuanzia show vizuri. I love it. And I love the energy. So far, so great.
Yeah.
So, Malvin is a model. This is not the first time napatana na Malvin. He's a model. Asa unataka nikuita Malvin ama Chumbinyiri?
Chumbinyiri bwana. With the accent. with the accent. If you get the accent wrong, I'm out.
Chumbinyiri. You know?
But Malvin, it's okay for today.
Just for today.
You know, for today.
Sawa.
Okay. Agreed.
I've done Malvin's makeup for collabs, for shoots. I've seen you on billboards.
Yeah.
Allah.
And TVCs. Are you forgetting the TV commercials?
Pole. How did you get that? How did you get there, by the way? Tukipatana huko umefanya a lot of those.
Yeah.
The next thing I know, umeomoka. Nikashanga.
I'm claiming that. I am claiming, yes, nimeomoka. Vila mesema.
Yeah.
So
kwani hujaomoka? Bado?
Nimeomoka. Yes.
Ndio?
Yes.
I love that.
Claim it.
Yes.
Claim it. Perform it.
Yes.
So how I got that shit, you can curse here, right?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
So how I got that shit was like...
no kids allowed, by the way.
Kujitosa ulingoni, guys. Like...
What's the meaning of that?
Throwing yourself off the precipice. That's like direct translation. Just taking a dive, taking the risk.
Yeah.
Kujitosa ulingoni. So like putting yourself out there to be seen. It's the one thing I'm about.
Jumping off the precipice.
Yes.
Kujitosa ulingoni.
You know, taking that leap, taking a leap.
Hey.
I feel like I may have English-fied it more than necessary.
No, but that is you on that, like even on a normal. I'm sure the first words you say in the morning are some crazy ass
good morning,
over there. But anyway, I feel like you're a truly unconventional human being. But before we get to that, let's say umesema ulipataje hizi deals za billboard and all that.
Okay. You see, about me is that fun fact, I decided in 2018 that I'm never going to do a job that needs me to shave my hair. or rather I'm never gonna do a job that is gonna ita decide vile nitafanya na nywele yangu. It was a very arbitrary decision.
What if you're being paid enough or rather good money?
You make a good deal. There are a bunch of auditions by the way you go to and they ask you, are you okay shaving your beard? Are you okay shaving your nini?
Yeah.
Hapo now umenifinya between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
But ordinarily, if it's about shaving my hair, I say no. Jodi audition niliendanga yenye wakaniuliza, are you okay shaving your beard? I hesitated for so long. They're like, ai, utatupa pesa juu ya manywele ziko kwa mwili.
Nah, they can grow back.
But they're an aesthetic, they're a brand. They can grow back, right?
Yeah, they can.
But I made that decision.
Yeah.
And so nikajipata kwa the world of modeling and everything.
Yeah.
So you do a bunch of auditions over and over again.
Yeah.
Your first 5, maybe 10, you won't get shit done. Probably, unless you're an outlier.
Yeah.
Your 5, 10, you won't get shit done. But the shit that will get done in you is that you're gonna get more confident and experience, so that by the time you get to your 11th, you can ace it. You know, oftentimes you go to these auditions, you find people are scared, but others are just chill and quiet in the corner. The difference between them is that the scared one is like their second or third. But when you're chill kwa kwenda amezifanya 25, hadi yako like another day. You do this eventually until so it takes up to you do a bunch and then you get that courage and eventually you score one that's meant for you. And that's how I scored like the Billboard, the TVC. Being out there enough until you get seen. Every no you get, you take that as a reason to get back up again.
It's true.
And with that, I've been here, I've been there, I've been in spaces that I only dreamt of. Nimekuadi kwa Dark Days, and nimefanyadi Mr. Right hapa na pale.
Oh, zile
did you ever see my episode?
No, I did not.
Ile yenye there's a bunch of
zile za
there's a bunch of bitches in a podium and you're supposed to like lovely ladies on a podium. Okay, I'm different. Like
let's be respectful to this gender.
I call my girl my bitch, and she says yes because she understands I talk like that. I love on my people. But you know what? Let me be Kenyan. So warembo kuna konga sikiza nitazungumza kwenye Kiswahili sanifu. Kuna konga na warembo kwenye podiamu, ghafla wamejipanga wengi, alafu ni wewe ukujapo katikati, ujiadvertise. Ujiseme vile wewe ni mwanaume uliye na uwezo. Kisha akuchague, unaona? Which is quite ironic because that's literally me going there to vie for someone who's going to eat my money because anyway, I'm going to be quiet.
You don't like women who eat money?
Well, that's not the point. But like
or you want to eat their money, you know.
Wanasema ati,
which is okay.
Sikia. Wanasema ati ni law and order ama raw and older.
Woo!
Unasikia hiyo story?
It's the first time nikisikia hiyo story.
Law and order ama raw and older. Thank you.
Utakufa vibaya wewe.
Me bana. Life is for the living.
You remember this story of this guy who was rushwad from I don't know which floor.
A lot of people have been rushwad from floors.
In fact, it was just here, by the way, like
around
just
Huku.
Just here. And apparently the
alifumaniwa alipatikana.
No. The lady alikuwa naye, I think alikuwa raw and older.
Okay.
So I don't know how what that. But anyway, hiyo sana police case.
God damn.
So have you umekuwa na raw and older ama?
No, I've never had a mumamas, but I've done a lot of older women. But there was a time I was proud of that and everything. But these days I came to recognize that it was just my mommy issues showing. I've healed and I'm better now. And I'm just chill, man.
For those who don't understand what mommy issues could be, can you kind of like tell us maybe your experience?
Mommy issues. See, mommy issues, daddy issues, just parental issues. There's some things you wish would have been done to you, maybe emotionally, that you did not get from your parents. Now, allow me go back kidogo.
Sawa, please.
As a proponent of Jungian psychology, Jung's map of the psyche presents it as the persona the part we show other people that we deem socially acceptable.
Yeah.
They shadow the parts of ourselves that we hide,
Yes.
that we think people won't like.
Yeah.
And then there's the animus, the masculine part of a feminine psyche, and the anima, the feminine part of a masculine psyche. Yes. So now the animus, the masculine part of a feminine psyche, it is invigorated and fulfilled by the father figure. So if the father figure is present, they have a healthy animus and they can relate to the masculine in a nice way.
Yeah.
But if the father figure is absent or negative in that it's a stepfather that's like doing too much, you develop a negative animus if you're a lady. And if you're a man, if the mom is absent, the same effect. The anima is inakuwa affected.
Okay.
So you spend your life moving through women looking for your mother and the love your mother didn't give you. The same way women go through men looking for the validation their father didn't give them. So because of that, I'm moving around saying how I'm bugging all the women. Whole time I'm trying to be loved because my mom didn't love me.
Oh shit. Ouch. So maybe you're like,
you feel like you're a stud. You're it. But it's just trauma that's taken on a different face. And now you're thinking you're the shit. It's like how Bad Boys. Alikuanga lover boy. And then he gave his heart to this one thing. And then I can break. And then sasa anakuja hapa nje ako like, I don't commit. I date 3 women at once. It's just the trauma that has taken on a different face because he's afraid of committing. When you try to commit, fanyiwa hiyo kitu.
But kuna watu wenye they don't change.
Yes.
Kuna watu wenye they still maintain who they are.
Yeah, they maintain that persona. I feel like Kibe is an example.
Who's Kibe?
Andrew Kibe.
Really?
I feel
like Kibe ameumia sana.
Exactly. Like, yes, but he's unhealed.
Yeah, he is unhealed.
He makes a lot of good content.
Yeah.
I genuinely find his content funny.
Yeah.
But it stems from a very unhealed place. He's made it a whole personality.
He has.
All the way up to his 50s. Like in your 20s, I get that. That. You can brag on that shit.
Yeah. Kibe ako mzee hivyo.
But that guy is ancient, man. Antiquated a bit.
An ankh.
But he's an example of how when you don't transmute and heal the experiences you had, that is what you become. You become this person that forever is vilifying the feminine and seeing women as the... Like, it's not that women are shit or men are shit. You're just surrounded by shit women or you're surrounded by shit men.
Or rather, maybe it's happened in your life before.
You're the one that, exactly, it's around you.
So he's projecting,
it's your bubble that you're projecting onto the rest of the population. So you, again, the law of correspondence dictates that your outer world is your inner reality dictates your outer world. 100%. So whenever you see yourself surrounded by betrayers or liars, you fake friends, look back within yourself. You're probably the fake one, the liar, and the narcissist. And that's why the world around you is reflecting that back to you.
I think that is true. So do you look for your mom in women?
I used to.
Then?
I healed.
Oh. How was... So what do you look for in women right now?
A good heart, a good personality. I'm lying. If I'm being honest, my perfect woman is a mixture between Sexy Red and Mother Teresa. If you don't know, please, a hybrid between Sexy Red. Do you know Sexy Red?
Yeah, I know her.
Like, if just imagine the most ratchet bitch you can.
Yeah.
And then plus Mother Teresa. That's my perfect woman. Be able to embody polarities. For a tree branches to reach heaven, its roots must reach hell. So Sexy Red, Mother Teresa. Combination, that's my woman.
So Mother Teresa on the streets, Sexy Red on the sheets.
That's a nice way to put it. That's a nice way to put it. Yes. Mother Teresa out in the world with everyone else, be a nice person. Be this, be that. But with me in the sheets, out in the club, me and you alone, nasty as fuck. Nothing else. The bare minimum is nasty as fuck. That's the bare minimum.
So have you found one?
No, I'm single as fuck. Because everyone is either or. It's either unaenda church, umevaa skirt inafika kwa ankles, ama you're always in the club.
So are you searching, ama?
No. I'm just waiting to align. Because part of what I've understood up to this point in my life is that searching is you're conversely saying that you don't have.
Oh.
You see, when you're out, exactly,
Okay, but yeah,
exactly. But don't go out claiming that. That's not the drum you want to be beating.
No.
That's why in manifestation they say, act like it's already yours.
Yeah.
Because the universe doesn't respond to thoughts; it responds to vibration.
Yeah.
So if you're giving off the vibration of lack, of
Yeah.
I desire a girl, I desire money,
Yeah.
you're going to be kept in that vibration of desire. But if you say I have, the universe has no choice but to bring that, make that be, claim that you have, and mirror that.
That's true.
So I'm not searching,
Yeah.
I'm being.
Yeah.
I'm being Chumbinyiri. You see?
By all
And
means.
when it's her time
Yeah.
to match my vibe and bring herself to my presence,
Yeah.
she will. But for now, I'm messing with the wrong one till the right one comes along.
Hey, Malvin!
Niambie bwana.
There's this sound on TikTok. This chick goes like, nimeshiba, sidate mjaka,
Yeah.
sina mtoto, stress ndatoa wapi? Do Jaluos give stress to these mamas?
Yes.
Yeah?
I will not lie on that, but it's stress that is worth it. You see, again, for a tree's branches to reach heaven, its roots must reach hell. For all of the amusement and all the good times and all of the positive things you have to say about Luos, there consequently have to be negatives that come with it.
Yes.
It's that simple. So if you're there for the sunshine and the rainbows, be prepared for the rainfall and the storm.
Yes.
It's one whole package.
The thunderstorms come with the sunshine and the rainbows.
Exactly. So I won't deny that Luos are not. We are hectic, but we'll give you the time of your life.
So what's your story? How'd you get to become this Malvin who is just like unconventional? Because obviously we all came from somewhere. We went through things that obviously have taken us into different paths in our in our journeys, into new perspectives. So what's your story?
I needed to take in an extra dose of oxygen for that one.
Really? So guys, before Malvin uttered the story, okay, I feel like we are already done with the base of the makeup, and you can see that it's basically non-existent, right? So there's makeup that is called no makeup for males, and it's usually ideal for cinema, TV, radio, photo shoots. Kuna ile makeup yenye haionekanangi, and like if you can look at Malvin, uko na skincare routine, by the way, you share with your fellow men.
For my skincare routine,
ama ni chumbanyira.
Chumbinyiri. Yeah, you're butchering my title.
You ndo skincare routine?
Oh no. Actually, my skincare routine is I do a bunch of Garnier products. I do the charcoal mask. I do the serum. I do the, not in that particular order. If you go to my page on IG, Chumbinyiri.
Have you worked with Garnier?
Not yet before, but I fuck with their products. I love their products, so wouldn't mind. By the way, this is me begging for
Garnier. If you have,
I am on my knees, metaphorically.
I've seen men working with that range, even posting, and I feel like self-love, manze.
Yeah, so I do a bunch of skincare here and there.
Yeah. Okay.
So here and there.
Okay. Anyway, so what's your story, Malvin?
Where does once even begin?
Yes, I know. Ulizaliwa wapi?
That's not very important.
Oh!
That's not very, if you're being honest, that's not very important.
Sawa.
You know the saying, how they say blood is thicker than water? That's not the saying. That's the butchered version. The original saying is, the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You understand? The blood of the what? The covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning that some of these bonds and relationships you come and form out here, outside of family and the pretext of DNA, they can be more significant than your blood. Oh, so the real saying is the opposite.
Real. That's real.
Yeah.
That's real, man.
So exactly.
In fact, I was kidogo nikwambie kama unajegesia vitu zako hapa. Mimi
ni creativity man. Niko na brain. So yeah.
No, but that's facts. I remember when I was going to high school boarding, my dad told me, remember, obviously here we are family, but when you go outside there, create a family for yourself.
Yes.
People who are going to be there for you when we are not able to reach you, especially now because we're in a boarding, and now you're by yourself. So go make a family over there and be, just have people you can call family.
Right.
I'm a labda kwa niambia nitafute bibi na watoto. I have no idea.
One of those, definitely one of those.
I'll check in. But yeah, what's your story, Malvin? Start from where you feel like it's significant.
COVID.
Hey!
COVID.
Hiya, for real,
COVID is when...
I feel like maybe COVID brought a shift to the world.
Actually, COVID brought a whole... If I say it, it's going to be too esoteric, but COVID just brought a whole upheaval. It just turned shit upside down. And that was the beginning of a change that's being witnessed more and more as we go along with culture, society, and humanity as a whole. But so COVID. Around COVID, nilikuwa second year. Nilijoin.
Guy! Oh my God.
Nitasema story ya mutashtuka.
Yani kuna watu walikuwa high school.
No, second year, so high school.
I need to map out. Oh, second year. Oh,
yes,
shit.
From 2 kwani.
Karibu nifikiru. So I need to map out because there's okay. So just give me a moment. I see. Karibu nifikirie high school.
Maola ngalanoma sana.
Haya, so Maola ngalanoma sana. What's that?
See, Maola ngalaningwai. See, it's a TikTok sound, and he's usually coughing when he's saying Maola ngalanoma sana, like.
You know, when you cough, that's when you know it's.
Yeah, it's real. It's hitting.
It's hitting.
It's hitting proper.
Yeah. But anyway, so you'll just have to speak to us with this step.
Oh, no stress, no stress.
At COVID.
COVID.
What happened during COVID? You can open your eyes, I think.
Oh yeah, I was just. These days, I'm enjoying kukona machangu closed a lot. I don't know. I meditate a lot.
Because you are going within.
I'm going with what now?
Si ukifunga macho
ilikuwa nikwambia I meditate a lot, so nikifunganga macho nasikia nishasikia vizuri.
I know.
Like, oh yes,
I can relate. Haya, so you were talking about meditation.
No, I was talking about 2019 and
COVID. 2019. Okay. So
this is 2020 we're talking about, yeah?
Yes.
Due COVID-19, it's named that because it started in like December 2019 in Wuhan province in China.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
That's how the name came about.
Yeah, 2019.
Oh.
Yeah. It's 2020, so it's COVID-19. So,
okay.
COVID.
Let's go.
This is around the time walisemanga mashule zifungwe.
Yes.
For COVID, watu warudi manyumbani, wakufe na wazazi wao.
Yeah.
So I went back home.
Yeah.
Now up to that point.
Yeah.
Now before I entered uni. I'd always been one to look at life, and I would notice cracks.
Okay.
Cracks in that. There's some shit naambiwa, but it don't make sense.
Yeah.
But everyone around me seems to go by that shit naambiwa, and it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay. So what was this shit?
Everything. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It was everything. The education system, the religious system, the work and hustle dynamic. All of it, the very fundamentals of how we organized our lives didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But I was bullied into conformism or submission or whatever because the masses, everyone else, this is what everyone else is doing. This is what has been done ever since before you were born, ever since before your parents were born. So who are you to come around and question it? But the question always lingered in the back of my mind. I was like, somebody's lying about something, but no one's acknowledging it.
What triggered this?
I'm getting there.
Sour.
I'm getting there.
Sour.
So this is a backstory I'm giving you.
Yeah.
So I told you that even with the education system, it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But then I'm of the opinion that no human being needs education past Form 4. After Form 4, it's enough.
Yeah.
Go be an apprentice. I feel like unless you're doing STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Yeah. Okay.
Even that, fuck it. Past Form 4, you don't need further education. Just go be an apprentice to someone who knows what they're doing and learn it. And eventually, after some 5 years, you're going to know what to do. What the fuck is uni, man? Anyway, so, COVID makes us...
Malvin for president.
But no, people are very hard to lead. Like the one person trying to be a good president, Ibrahim Traore, facing all of that.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me not politicize anything.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Let's steer clear of that.
Yeah.
So, COVID again.
Yeah.
So COVID, niliendaga uni and got called to a uni UON, Kikuyu campus. Nilikuwa nasoma kwa mwalimu wa Kizungu English literature by the way.
Yeah.
Sasa ningekuwa kwa classroom fulani na kipara nikisema good morning class. Anyway,
but unakaa kwa mwalimu wa literature.
Really? Yeah. Okay, true. Fun fact, I actually chose English because I already knew English. I'm like so familiar with it. So nilikuwa na study kwa mwalimu and to be honest, you know, Nafika Campo, I was disillusioned by everything I saw there.
Yeah.
Because for one, Nafika Campo, I'm down to study English. I want to study English literature, right?
Yeah.
And then nena napata kuna course inaitwa TFD. TFD was History of Education. Now the reason this is the bane of my existence is because in my high school, for those of us who went to great high schools like Maseno School, in my high school we got to drop
but
subjects like
it's a good school,
right? It's like the first national school in the country. God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like one of the only schools with a "the" before the name. Alafu it's called the Maseno School. See high school. School. Okay. Anyway.
Unajua kuna vile unaongea na hiyo tape, it's even hilarious except for Maseno School tape comes. But yeah, so yes, let's carry on.
So in schools like in prestigious schools like ours, ulikuwa allowed to drop subjects Form 1. So in Form 1,
wow.
So in Form 1, like I'm already dropping subjects. I already hated history. I hated history, tango social studies. I never wanted to know. I don't know what Nabongo Mumia did when. Anyway,
but I love history. Me some history.
I love new social studies. You know, Mother Earth is here, and you can interact with her any other day.
Yes.
History is gone. Why are we recounting gone things? Why are we not living life
through
as it is
history,
right now?
History explains why some things are the way they are nowadays.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
But like things are inherently as they are, so why don't we deal with them without wanting? Okay, but I get that. I won't argue much.
Okay.
So I dropped history in Form 1 with 16% in that test paper.
Yeah.
Because some Form 2 randomly came and told me, by the subject, hautachagua ita-include kwa report card yako, and I hated history. So nilipatanga 16%. Vizuri.
What?
So unaona vizuri niliacha history na chuki. Hakuna mapenzi hata kidogo. And then, unajaribu kusema nini? So by the way, mwalimu akipenanga hizo papers back alinefanyanga nikanili mbele ya classroom.
Wow.
I don't know.
Because 16%.
Fuck it. I hate
Anyway, these things happen.
I love and hate with a passion. I'm an intense person.
Okay.
There is no in between with me, either or.
Yeah.
I either excel or I don't do shit. So then Nafika Campo, napata history of education.
Yeah.
So I'm already disillusioned.
Yeah.
So I already didn't like this going on, but you were there physically. My classmates could drag me to class. I could go to class, have fun, sit in the back, dress up, nikae vizuri, watu wa kampo waniangalie, wako like, oh no, umeona vile chumbi nyiri amevaa leo. Have you seen him?
Kwani ulikuwa unavaa aje?
Actually, I was big on fashion. Yeah. And I'd like...
Clearly you still are.
I'm still I still am.
Oh my God.
So vile nilikuanga navaa, I was like in the upper class. You know, there's always a social hierarchy in whatever social setting.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
So I always found myself in the higher echelons of the hierarchy. So I enjoyed reveling in the attention. People being like, hey, Joe, leo alivaa sijui nini. So that would keep me going through campus.
I love that.
That and the millions of hugs you'd get from pretty chicks all around, because you know campus. Like what is campus without hugs?
Yeah, but like the feeling of, I don't know, so kama ni adolescence ama ni hormones, like feeling ya interact na.
I think it's freedom.
It's freedom.
Yeah, I think it's freedom.
The lack of freedom, mama.
No, the availability of freedom. The fact that you are here, just boys and girls, just testosterone and whatever the equivalent of estrogen all around. Everyone is feral. Everyone wants to do something with someone, and it's just So once you have that, you can't help but act a fool, kidogo. So with that, that kept me going. You know, as it keeps every other person in campus going.
Yep.
But then COVID hit. And then all of that was...
So, ulikuwa UN.
Yeah, ilikuwa UN.
Yeah.
And then all of that was cut.
Yeah.
Because now I had to go back home.
Yeah.
Now I'm at home. So I was one of these kids who grew up with parents that delegated a lot of duties to them.
Yes.
So I'm at home.
Yeah.
I have to do these duties from like morning till evening. And then I need to simultaneously keep up with my course that I don't like, and I need to do it over a laptop as an individual who hates like interacting through electronic devices. But then I've gotten into a lot of problems in my relationships because of lack of communication. Because I'm the kind of person that wants to enjoy you in person, intensely right here. Not settle for kiss me through the phone. Oh, I wish you were here. I would have done this to you. I want to do it to you here right now. So I'm going to save myself for when you're here to do all of that instead of being over the phone every time. So I don't
Communication is important.
I don't
once in a while. But
yes,
like,
yes.
Yeah.
But iya kutaka ati nikuongeleshe like a jobless like a jobless kid on holiday. Hiyo ni noma kidogo. Yeah. So I
let me bring a brush. I love this conversation. So
yeah, I generally don't have a good relationship with electronic devices in terms of forming genuine bonds or meaningful connections. Like doing something like, hey, tupatane hapa sangapi. That's okay.
That's okay for you.
But having to be like, oh, Sijuyo, where are you today? What have you done?
Sijuyo, what are you eating?
I want you to be next to me and tell me all of that, every minor detail. I want to enjoy you in all your fullness. So that I'm saying that to establish that I'm an intense person and it's either or. Sindio? So I came back home and I tried to balance chores, studies, and I managed to do it for like tulikuja home like March 2020 ndio tulifukuzwa. So for that March, your academic semester, it was a semester. I managed to get through it. But after that, so after that nilikuanga na kwa bedroom yangu niko kwa lapi nime connect earphones, so my mom would like think I'm studying and everything. Whole time I'm just catching up on anime, watching movies.
You're an anime fan, eh?
Very big anime fan. Anime for life.
Wait.
Anyway,
I don't want to anime, so I don't know. What does that mean?
This this is by Gojo Satoru. It means domain expansion. Muryokusho means infinite. So it's a thing where he can expand the locus through which his power can activate. So let's say I can slash your neck from here. Once I do a domain expansion, I can slice the neck of mtu wako huko hivo just by doing this over here, because now my power is extended throughout my whole domain.
It's giving video games.
Whatever, man. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
I have friends who love anime and...
And why are you not one of your friends then?
Exactly why we are friends. You're my friend.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Fair. So I'd watch anime, I'd watch movies, pretending niko class, ama nasoma. And then so I used to, whenever we got to time exams, the end of the semester, I would text my father and ask him for money. I'm like, Dad, I need like 2K because exams in for like 1 week, 2 weeks, and I need to be able to load bundles in my phone to hotspot my laptop to do exams every day. Ha, hizo viatu na hizo thao mbili nachukua nenda nanunua luku, nanunua Nikes hapa na pale, wazazi wanadhani nimefanya mtihani. So all of this is to show you that...
So you were skipping exams?
Yes, I was skipping exams, I was skipping classes. How am I going to do exams? Hata sijui jina like ya unit moja. How?
Malvin,
How?
But I can relate.
Shamelessly. Let me burn it all down.
But I can relate though.
So I did that. So this is to give you a background in that I didn't fuck with education anymore. Something didn't make, and then particularly at that time also, this is quite pivotal. I also started doubting my faith and my religion. But I grew up in Christianity. I was a Bible boy. You know those kids who walk in front of the pastor, carrying his Bible for him like he's some fucking God and he's better than the rest of us. I was one of those kids. I did that. And then at some point I got promoted to become an usher. Like hadi nilikuanga na hesabu sadaka na sikuwa naiba. Mimi ni mtoto mzuri. Sikuwa naiba.
Haungu unajipea.
Labda nikule sadaka yangu ya 20 bob nikute ni hesabu ya watu wengine, sikuwa naiba hiyo.
Okay.
Yangu ndio ningekula maybe once in a while. Si ya wengine.
Okay.
Nikiba kitu yangu, is it stealing? It's mine and I stole it. So am
It
I
was meant
stealing?
for God.
But it's mine before it's God's. And if I didn't give it to him, did I really steal it from him?
Period.
Thank you. So, nilikuwa Asha and everything in church. So I had quite the staunch back, bro. Let me tell you, my mom used to do this evil thing to us, like me and my cousin Quinn. Tulikuwa tunafanya tunashika ngoma ya Mungu, alafu Sunday tunaweka hapo mbele, present, tunaimba hiyo ngoma in like a cappella with like a keyboard playing. And I used to cringe so hard, and I was a child. I was like, no, I don't want to be doing this. I don't want to be doing this. Anyway, so around that time, I started wanting, so this is again back to COVID 2020.
Yeah.
I wanted to refurbish, reinvigorate, breathe life into my faith.
Yeah.
Because we all have those existential moments where you're like, oh my God, am I going to burn in hell for life?
Yes.
So now I'd go on YouTube and find like 10 reasons why God exists.
Yeah.
I'd watch those, I feel so empowered. And then right under that video, I find a video of a guy debunking the 10 reasons this guy up here just gave me.
Yeah.
And I was like, if this is a battle of logic, then these debunkers are winning. Because this guy is giving proofs for God. They're just biases on biases on biases.
Yeah.
That's when I started really doubting and being like, okay, maybe all of these doubts. Remember how I told you I saw cracks in a lot of the things that people found normal?
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe I'm not alone in this, you know, how I'm seeing a lot of cracks in the things people take as normal.
Yes.
So it was from there that I started, I became a bit of an agnostic.
Yeah.
Anini?
An agnostic.
An agnostic.
What's an agnostic?
An agnostic. Like, agnostic is someone who knows.
Okay,
so agnostic is like atheist.
Yeah.
Agnostic is like someone who doesn't deny or accept God's existence. You see, not an atheist who completely denies God's existence. An agnostic is like what you don't know can neither be proven or disproven because you don't know it, so you can't prove it.
So I think there are people whose religious like pali wako in the religious space, they're agnostics.
They are agnostics, but if they are agnostics, then they're not religious, because religious people be like, Mungu yu mwema, Mungu yuko, you know,
So okay.
So agnostic is just someone on the balance. Like, I see people trying to give proof and evidence for God's existence, but I'm not buying that bullshit. But I also don't deny. It's until someone gives me credible bullshit that I can buy and be like, okay. Maybe this God nigga does exist. Maybe he does. But then I ask you, why would God have a gender if God encompasses everything? Don't mind me. So why would this nigga God? What was I saying? Yes. So I'd find proofs and people being like, okay. But
anyway, and that's why I said si nipo watu wa kusoma history ndio wajue hizi vitu zilianzianga wapi.
You know, fun fact, by the way, I'm gonna tell you this, it's a fact. If you don't believe it, that's still your problem, but it's a fact. Jesus, you know, the guy you fuckers all just fiend for, he preached reincarnation, but later they omitted reincarnation from the Bible because it is easier to control you when you think you're a finite being with one life who's supposed to live and do everything in like 70 years or less. Once you're in that rush mentality, that's how you have everything going on in the world right now happening, because everyone thinks they're finite and limited, so everyone is out to be out for themselves. It's a dog eat dog world, because people think that, oh no, I'm gonna die in a few years. No, you're not. Let he who has ears to hear. There's a reason Jesus said that. Let he who has ears to hear. You are not the finite being the system makes you seem like you are. You're not. And the beginning of my 2026 is me starting to live that truth. I only knew it mentally, but I'm starting to live it. And I hope you can come to a space where that becomes your truth too. Where you come out of the indoctrination that tries to tell you that you're a shit being that was born a sinner and you deserve to be afraid because you're worthless, without this random guy in the sky who was silenced during slavery and the Holocaust. You know, your ex is as silent as God during slavery and the Holocaust, huh? So you're like, somebody's lying somewhere. So I hope you get out of a space where you believe that you're a subject to a God or a being like that.
Yeah.
But I ask you to think about this.
Yeah.
The conception of God that we're given by mainstream religion, does it sound like a man-made God or a God-made man?
Woo!
Think about it. Think about it.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
where was I before? I feel like I've lost my train of
Yeah,
thoughts.
but anyway, so this is COVID. After COVID, you started questioning things. And
Yes. Agnosticism is what it was. Yes.
Up.
So yeah, agnostics are people who are like, mnaniambia Mungu ana exist but reasons zenu zinaofala.
Has it make sense?
Yeah, has it make sense. But sikatai ati Mungu hayuko, ni vile tu reasons zenu za ujinga.
Yeah.
So I was an agnostic then.
Yeah.
I even had a whole segment on my WhatsApp status called whatever. Nini something Sunday. It was called my contacts people called it Atheism Sunday because when people posted Bible verses, I'd post memes mocking religion because I came to find out that fundamentally the core of the religions that are mainstream ni uongo. But I also have a food for thought for you guys. Jesus said that the way like when you watafika kwa kingdom like the way to the inakwanga aje the way to kama tundu la sindano. What's that
do
verse?
You know, I don't know. Do you know hata nani alisema the same thing? Mark mentioned that the way to the kingdom of heaven is narrow.
Is narrow, yeah. Na Christians ni wengi. You're the most you're the highest populated religion in the world.
Yeah.
So do you really think you're going to heaven if the way is narrow and you guys are the most? But I digress. I digress again.
Yeah.
But psych, I don't.
Yeah.
So with this, I was like, okay. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying.
Guy,
So I was like, I told you, atheism Sunday, and I would post anti-religion. I never call them atheist memes. I call them anti-religion memes.
Yeah.
Don't miss that. Anti-religion.
Yeah.
Not atheist.
So are you an atheist?
No, God, no. Oh, I love God to death.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, okay.
It's a whole story that came a whole 360 by the way.
So atheism, I believe that there's a God.
Yeah, atheists just be like, I don't know, Charles Darwin and evolution. But you see, the creation theory and the evolution theory, they're supposed to merge. Yeah. It's not an either or, it's both.
Yeah.
But, you know, Otto Mfunga kill you too much for that.
You digress.
Yeah, I digress again. Psych, I don't. Yeah. So that was around the time this is to show you that there was a lot of conflict going on in my psyche.
Yes.
My education, my faith, it was all in shambles. Yeah. And I'm trying to make sense of
you
the
are
world.
going through it.
Yeah.
But in your COVID, it was really a high anxiety time.
Yeah, for everyone, right? Right?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
So this is how I was dealing with mine. And so I stayed home for like 2020, 2021. Yeah. Whole time battling this. Yeah. Whole time lying to my dad that I'm doing exams. Whole time just being here, being there, acting like a good kid to my parents. Yeah. So then it got to 2021 and naona makampo zingine zinarudi shule UON hairudi shule kampo zingine zinarudi UON hairudi shule. I got mad. So just went and outright lied to my parents that so you see UON wamesema tunarudi shule physically on September of 2021 and I need to go this 2021 or 2022 I feel like it's 2022 it's 2 that was when I got back. Oh God, September 2021 or 2022. Yes, I feel like it's one. I think it's 2021. Yes, September 2021. I lied to my parents that so tumerudi shule physically. Whole time bado tunasoma online, exams are online, everything's online. So yeah.
Oh no.
So I was like, I can't do this anymore because I was genuinely going through psychosis. Yeah. Because now I'm stuck in
wachana nazo.
Mawolangala noma sana. No. If it's anything, I'm kidding. If it's anything, those things make you see the world for what it is.
Yeah, okay.
If it's anything.
Where's the someone who told me what about cheesy per se? Yeah. It's just that they have actually seen things as they are and it shocked. It fucking blew them.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Because
okay,
think
anyway.
about it. In a market where 50 million people are crazy, the 1 cent person will be the crazy person according to the other crazy people.
Yes.
In a world where everyone is indoctrinated and sleeping, the awakened person will be the idiot, the crazy person, the conspiracy theorist, the one mwenye akona
that
stories
explains
za
why
Java.
Jesus alikuwa outcasted.
Thank you. Why he was shunned by the Pharisees.
Yes.
And why he loved hanging out with the whores and the drinkers.
Yes.
Because he's like...
And the sinners.
Yeah, and the sinners.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Again, you see the same theme I was saying about Sexy Red and Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
Jesus embodying polarity.
Yeah.
Him being this anchor of light and yet managing to interact with people that everyone else has labeled dark. Yeah. Embodying polarity and difference. In God is where all opposites are one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I try to anchor God consciousness as much as I can, being inclusive as much as I can.
Yeah.
So
no, you really are quite.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? Yes, lied to my parents.
Yes.
Whole time school was still online. I wanted to come around Nairobi and just nijitose ulingoni. Si ushajua kitu inamaanisha baina. Good. Nilikuja, it was like, there's nothing I'm doing here, doing chores every day, watching movies every day, and I feel like there's so much more of life to live. Yeah. So ain't no way to start, but to start. Yeah. So I had to get started somehow. Yep. Even though the start was a lie. But fuck it, man. What is even a lie? Anyway. So I lied, wakanipea doza hostel, nini. Nikakuja Nairobi for my friend in Juja. Ironically, I came to Juja, and then that day before I even settled in, I went and got my double piercings.
Wow.
It's like
the same day?
Yeah, the same day. These ones, this is a muscular, like to this side. Yeah. It's like whenever I step into a new level of consciousness, I do piercings to welcome myself there. For me to even get these, there's a whole shift that has happened up here, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting these and these. Yeah. Whew, my locks, by the way.
But hizo locks umekaa nazo, sikuacha nazo.
Barely 2 weeks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, this year.
Nazisha lock. Kichwa ngumu.
Actually, nasemanga mimi kichwa ngumu sisikiange watu, but yeah, pia ni kichwa ngumu.
But zisha lock.
But I think they've just crocheted its roots.
It's crocheting.
Yeah.
Crocheting
Nimeshikilia
faster.
Yeah, and then I think then they're gonna lock it later.
Yeah.
But barely 2 weeks.
I think crocheting inamaanisha zisha lock.
No, I don't even know.
So when you use wax, when you shower or you move around, zinaweza jifungua, but now the crochet just
keeps it locked. Okay. Jumili and tu kwa the loctation, I was like, wewe nifunge nywele, nataka upeleke nywele yangu mbaroni. Is that the word for like kutiwa mbaroni?
Mbaroni.
Peleka nywele yangu mbaroni.
Yes.
So so I got my piercings, and then I came to Nairobi, and that's when I started hustling. So, I'm genuinely wondering if I keep talking, because if I talk and talk, this might be too long. Are you sure?
Have I told you to stop talking?
Hey!
Have I said, nimeka breaks pahali?
I have breathed another bundle of oxygen.
Please, by all means. Tuko high up in this. Tuko up with a lot of oxygen.
Is that what I was saying?
Yes, please keep talking. I'm listening.
So, nika come Nairobi.
We are listening.
Yeah? Come Nairobi.
Yeah.
And that's when I started my...
Ulikuja Juja. Ulenda Juja.
Fuck off.
So okay, Nairobi.
You tribalists wa Kiambu na Nairobi wa kusegregate, but Juja, Nairobi, same difference.
This is the same thing, ama?
It is. You've never met those people who are constantly like, what was you past Ruiru mko Kiambu, msiseme mko Nairobi.
Yeah. But ni Banter too, ama?
I thought you're one of those racists. Are you one of those racists, Janice?
No. I've lived in Juja for real. I was in JKUAT.
Okay, I remember. So that was Banter too. So nikaenda Juja.
Yeah.
And then I was staying at my mates for a while. Sasa nikaanza kupata hizi gigs experiential marketing. For those of you who want to understand experiential marketing. Whenever you go to a club and you see like let's say like they have a promotion for Jack Daniels, and there's a bunch of flags, and there's some lovely ladies, and they come here, we're like, hello, hi, we're having a promotion for Jack Daniels today. That's experiential marketing.
Okay.
So
okay.
Yeah. So I do it.
So I think this is gonna be a promo.
My promo. So that's it's like bougie and actual name.
Oh.
Yes.
But
experiential marketing.
Oh.
Because it's marketing with experience. You know how they like they do so much. They carry your drink for you jumping. So they give you a voucher. So it's the experience that's gonna stick with you. And hopefully when you go to your next club, you're gonna be like, exactly. You get the same drink.
Yes.
So experiential marketing.
Yes.
So I started doing that. Did that for a minute, but whole time I was trying to find a job to be a waiter. So after doing interviews here and there, I finally scored a job at The Loft. Sijui wangapi mnakumbuka The Loft?
But The Loft
ilifungwa.
Haya, by the way.
I know.
Why
The Loft where fate unites. And my fate did unite as fuck in that place. As fuck. Yeah. So The Loft. I went to The Loft. And that's when I really started interacting with people. Like human to human. Because I was finally in a space where my age didn't matter, my name didn't matter. It was just who are you as a person in relation to everyone else around you, and how are you dealing with each other.
So ulikuwa innocent your time.
Actually, I was pretty hot. You know, niliingianga huko hivyo. And then no one knew my age. So it's like I bedazzled the ladies there or something. So then this one time tukapewa tujaze form ya employee na the managers. And then nikajaza my age as 22. And then the manager anatembea kitangazia ma waitress, unasikia kumbe ukijana hata ni miaka ya mtoto wangu. And then this random waitress who was very very pretty, and I genuinely looked at her and I was like, she's very very pretty. Akasema, wa kumbe ni mtoto hivyo, hata sitampea vile nilikuwa nimepanga. Why would you do this to me, bro?
Alikuwa shakupangia
bana kumbe
ulikuwa jaribu.
But no, actually I was shy. I was like new, barely a week old in that space. And then she says that, and then I was like, anyway, I had, as I said, chunginyiri. Like it's the effect I take everywhere I go. So it may as well be my name.
Own it by all means.
So with that, nikaanza kufanya, and that's when again. Keep in mind that the same cracks I was always seeing, that, I don't know, you know how you're told, respect your elders simply because they are older than you. But then people forget something. Wajinga pia uzaeka. No, idiots get old. And when they get old, now I'm supposed to see the wrinkles on their face and automatically respect them because they're older than I am. No, show me why. Prove to me why I should listen to you, bro.
Facts.
So it was there that I would meet individuals, all walks of life. I'm serving people. Because all of this, I came to realize all of it was a lesson. All of it was teaching me something. So I would serve people. I would meet people. I would interact with my fellow staff. People like 10 years older than me that I expect, like, if age is the metric for gauging how much sense an individual has, then if someone is older, then they should be wiser.
More sensible.
They are not.
No, but it's true.
They're not.
Not all of them though, but like, it's true though.
Like it's not true. A given. That's what I mean. It's not a given. That's because you're older now, you're wiser. And then African society has these stupid sayings at the thing an old person can see while seated. A young person will not see on the tallest. What the fuck?
Wow.
Listen to that. That's some programming. Unajaribu kuni convince ati juu sasa umekula chumvi. Jizo kuna miaka chumvi. Eventually, but I'll age like a smart motherfucker, and that's okay. It's very okay to listen to me when I'm old. I'm smart, so it's safe. But take everything from everyone with a grain of salt, no matter who they say they are. Outside of who someone claims, the title, the brand around you, ati mimi ni mzee, sijui yo, mimi ni CEO, sijui nini. Si kuna CEO wajinga pia. Kuna maselebu wajinga.
It's true.
Kuna watu wakubwa wajinga. Like life is just like that. So I would see this. And I was being deconstructed, and simultaneously being validated.
Yeah.
Because I'm being deconstructed, seeing that,
Yeah.
oh, for real, like these things I suspected are
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
People are older, but they're not as smart.
Yeah.
And that was what being in service taught
Made
me.
you realize. Even Obama alisema hivyo. He was very surprised that in his tenure as, akiwa kwa hizo politics nini, that ameenda meeting with people in Harvard na anaona kuna mafala, kuna watu wako bright, kuna watu wako mid, kuna watu extremely like zero
out
nothing,
of there
kabisa. And alisema everywhere you go, even in the big tables, right, you will find people who are just as dumb as
a random person on the street.
Yes. Alisema hivyo, na bado akasema pia like unaweza na kwa streets pata kuna mse ako smart ile kabisa.
You've got it.
Exactly. And his point was wherever you go, at least act like you belong.
All right.
You don't have to, as in you can pretend that you belong, and nasa hiyo hata like no one can even like tell that. Yeah. So anyway, that was his point hapo.
All right.
Do you think it makes sense?
It makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because we place a lot of emphasis on the labels around the quality of individual. Understand?
Yes.
The labels around the quality of individual.
Yes.
Because you see, someone is a shit person at heart, but now because they're a big politician or a CEO, everyone is simping around them. Mkubwa, mtukufu, chief, sijui nani. Everyone is giving them accolades and putting them on pedestals they don't belong on, simply because of the labels surrounding them. Sijui ati mtu ni engineer, unasikia ati mtu anaitwa engineer then akona akili. Ni engineer fala. Maybe they have high IQ and they can grasp certain mechanical concepts enough to keep their job going. But what kind of human being are they? Does he treat people that he deems beneath him with honor too? But that's lacking in a whole lot of people. It's the simple things that really make you a better human being.
True.
It's the simple things.
Sawa.
Yes. So the Loft, I stay there. I worked there for about 6 months. Now background. When I went to the Loft, I'd already established that the world that my family represented didn't make sense to me. I wanted to leave it behind and come and toss up myself where?
Ulingoni.
Yes, good. Toss up myself Ulingoni.
Yes. I
did. Came out into the world. And then I cut my parents off. I stopped talking to them. I stopped replying to their messages. I stopped engaging them in any way. I stopped talking to my relatives. And I just went radio silent on them.
No.
Because part of the things that were not making them sense to me, part of the cracks that were showing were family dynamics. Remember how I said the blood of the covenant, water of the womb. It's interesting a lot of how we bypass a lot of things in the name of family. I recently had a friend of mine who I was talking to her and she told me how alikuwa home Christmas, brother yake mdogo akamuinulia ngumi. And then I told her, we were having a whole talk, and then I told her, now I want you to look at this. I'm your friend. I'd like to assume you love me in some way or other. So ningekuinulia ngumi sahi. Would you even want to talk to me?
No,
you wouldn't. But now imagine how you bypassed that in the name of, oh no, it's my brother, it's my family. And then she proceeds to even reveal more to me and be like, husikia hata alishikia hata sister yetu mkubwa ngumi before. So like it's a pattern developing with this individual. And I'm supposed to put up with the maniac when anainulia madem ngumi because they're your little brother.
That story has triggered me by the way. But anyway, tuendelee.
Exactly. So I'm not saying that mwanze kuabort your families.
No.
But start gauging your families with a grain of salt too. They may be shit people, but you're bypassing it in the name of their family and you love them. You can love them from a distance.
I love it. Anyway, I love it.
So, again, I hope you noticed that the fundamental theme to all of this is I was questioning everything I'm going through, and I was using my experiences outside of what I was told, again, my experiences, what I've seen outside of what I'd been told, to gauge what really is going on in this system we call society, culture, modernity. So so I'd cut them off. I wasn't talking to them because they were just
so wow. So how did you cut them off? You didn't want to talk to them, kabisa? You deleted their numbers?
Oh no, actually yes I did, but nakuanga na namba zao kwa kichwa. So nakuanga nimedelete namba za wazazi wangu, but nimezishika kwa kichwa, so sitakangi one statuses zangu. Do I post the most diabolical shit?
Hey Malvin, if whoever has your phone number,
anajua. I post the most diabolical shit. So I know their numbers offhand, so I deleted. But that wasn't how I cut them off. I simply cut them off by whenever I saw their phone call, I wouldn't pick it up. Whenever I got their text, I wouldn't respond. Whenever they asked what was wrong, I wouldn't bother to say or clarify anything. I would just go silent. Not out of malice, but because I need to understand the world outside of how you told me it should be. Not to mention, I need to understand you outside of you. Well, you can't heal at the crime scene.
No.
So you need to leave it, and then you watch it and be like, okay. So this is my family.
Boom.
This is what we've got. This is the diabolical operation they're running in the name of interactions. So that was what I was doing. I was taking away time away from everything to actually assert my individuality and know how I am in relation to all of it. So with that's why I cut them off. Because I needed my time to know myself outside of being defined by my family. So, 6 months later, 6 months later. Oh, by the way, but another backstory. Oh my God. Around the time I'd cut them off, unajua niliachanga masomo, but hawakuanga wanajua niliacha kusoma. You see?
Uliwaambia umerudi shule?
Yeah, exactly. Good. Unafuata story. Niliwaambia nimerudi shule, nasoma. But then, let me add more diabolicalness to the mixture. Whole time I was in Juja trying to get those promo gigs. You know, you can't bag your gig the first time you go for the interview.
No.
So that whole time, I kept telling them, hey, by the way, every week I'd call them for upkeep money in campus. So they send me money, knowing I'm in campus, studying, trying to get that degree for my family and for my nini. But the whole time I was just using it to fund my lifestyle in Juja, amidst me waiting to find a gig that can get me independent.
You are looking for a job?
Yeah, I was looking for a job. As
you hustle for your parents?
Yes, from your parents. And lying to them that niko shule, nitumieni pesa nisikufe kabla nipate degree, guys. So so they'd been sending money. So they were still under the illusion that niko shule.
Ngoja, unataka kupata watoto?
Nafanya nini hizo stuff? Yo,
sawa.
But I don't know.
No, it's okay.
I'm saying I don't know because you remember how I said that I'm constantly how I deconstructed myself from my mommy issues. Also, this whole not wanting to have a kid thing. I'm seeing if it has something to do with my upbringing. That nime project onto the whole having a kid situation that Sasa I treat so negatively. So maybe if I heal more, I'll be open to having kids. But as of now, fuck no. What am I doing with that shit? Like, I want to be able to walk in on the kitchen counter with my baby girl, put her leg up on the counter and get down to business without having to be like, oh no, mtoto wako kwa bedroom atakuja. Yes.
I love that.
Yes. Nataka nikule chakula ya mpishi na mpishi mwenye nime lose track.
Mpishi aulewe. But anyway, you digress.
I digress again. Yes. So back story, they still think I'm in school whole time. I've cut them off 6 months working at the loft, senior. So this one time, I used to have my offs on Monday, Tuesday. When you're in service, it's Friday, Saturday, siku yenye kila mtu ako off ndio kwa job kabisa because now everyone's drinking and now you need to be at work. So my offs on Monday, Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday I'm coming back to work. So I come, loft ilikuwanga na parking area yenye during the day watu wangekaa kabla waingie ndani usiku. So the manager ananieka kwa the parking area and I'm like, okay, interesting. So I get to the parking area, nimechill, and then I see a random person I don't know on a table, and then the manager brings me to this person and he says, this guy was here last week on Friday and you left with his balance. And I'm like, I wasn't even on the parking last week Friday. And then they insist. that are insisting, bro, ulitoka na change ya huyu mtu. Niko like, the fuck, sikukua parking Friday. And then they bring me a chair to sit, to solve the issue between me and the client. This client is also insisting, niko na change yake. So naka. And I'm laughing because this is hysterical.
Yeah.
Is it hysteria or hysterical? Anyway, this is one of those words that I'm wondering about.
It's okay.
So, and then nakata, and then nikaulizwa na huyu. So when they say na huyu, the manager is pointing behind me.
Yeah.
I look behind me, and it's my father looking down at me. I'm like, nilifanya hivi, nikacheka. I was like, this is a very interesting day to be in. So that was my father looking down at me. I was like, oh shit.
Your dad knows uko shule.
Yeah. So this is him finding me at the loft. And then amekuja with an uncle of mine.
Yeah.
So now I later come to find out that this individual nilikuwa nadanganya niko na change yake
is your dad.
Ni the head of security wa UON. Remember, there's an individual nadanganya niko na change yake, and then there's my father mwenye nimegeuzwa ati na huyu msee unamjua. I kept denying sijui huyu mtu sijamserve. So nikauzwa na manager na unajua huyu. So I look back at and I'm like, that's the fucker that pushed me out of his balls, yeah.
So your pops create scenario.
Yeah, my pops pop around, yeah. My pops came around. So yeah. So what? Now I'm made to understand. My pops, after processing my delinquent behavior, alikuja Nairobi. The first thing he did was go to uni to try and find me. Wakiangalia portal wanapata mtoto wako hajakuwa shule semester 3.
Wow.
Hey! Haya. Kidogo sipatikani.
So alikusurprise.
Hakuambia tena. Ananiambia je na sishiki masimu. You don't remember? Exactly. We don't even talk. Nimo blacklist and everything. So this is a surprise for me too. Do you know what this bloke did? This exalted man in the name of my father got the fantastic idea to go to Central Police Station and report me as a missing person and have the cops 12 track me by my phone. Ndio kapatanga kumbe loft is a very frequently visited location I go to. And so they set up that whole thing with my manager to allocate me at the parking so I would have this whole interaction come to be.
Ulikuwa mwatest. Ulikuwa mwasumbua.
Kidogo sana, si sana. Kidogo tu, si sana. Okay,
yeah. Very naughty.
Yeah. I've been a bad boy.
You've been a bad boy.
Come punish me, mommy. Sexy Red. I'm trying to find you. And Mother Teresa, if you are one of that combination.
Like my audience is primarily women.
Oh.
Yeah.
So.
Hapana achana na hao.
Naitwa Aboro Chumbinyiri.
Live the girlies.
Come find me, yeah? Like.
Anyway.
Yeah. So this is all to give you a background on how there was a bubble that I was trying to get wrapped in, but there were holes that kept showing, and how I was seeing those holes. Again, family dynamics, religion, hustle dynamics, all of these were teachers I was looking up to learn from my own experience. This is the part people are missing. Or rather, people always miss. My own experience. Shida iko na dunia sasa ni kuambiwa tu kitu na unachukua juu uliambiwa. Ulipata watu wanafanya, wewe pia unafanya. Na mtu mlipata anafanya, pia alipata watu wanafanya. Juani pia ni fala, hakuuliza, pia kaendelea kufanya. And now we're all doing shit we don't even know pali zilitoka. You see?
Well, it's the reality of things.
Which is unfortunate, actually.
Anyway.
Needs to change.
I agree.
Yeah, so to cut the whole story short, nikakanga kwa that meeting, my father, my uncle, head of security wa UON, manager wa loft, tukakaa hapo kwa hiyo meeting, wakiniuliza maswali mengi, nini. I won't go into the details because they got quite personal. So
ulijiteteaje?
Si kujitetea, mimi nilisema tu ukweli. They were asking me like, okay, why did you decide that this was the best, measure to take? Why did you say this was the best course of action? Oh God, yes, course of action.
How old are you at this
22. Ironically, the day they found me was my birthday. I remember it was on Wednesday. It was my birthday. Ndio nikakujiwa na that whole thing. So then I guess I was turning 23. I was turning 23. So that was the day I turned 23. Ndio I had that whole thing come on to me. I turned Mungu. I turned one of those years.
Anyway.
So I had that whole thing. So when I was like, why did you do this? Now, I'm going to go give a little backstory again.
Yeah.
I grew up with my father's sister as my mother.
Yeah.
Because my mother, this story of madem kwacha wanaume juu hawana chums, it's as old as time.
Yeah.
My mom kind of did the same thing.
Yeah. Wow.
And so my dad was a young brokey with me as a little kid.
Yeah.
And then he had a bigger sister who's better off.
Yeah.
So he donated me to his little sister to raise.
Yeah.
So I grew up with her like my whole life.
Yeah.
The only times I'd get to see my dad was for like 2 weeks. No, not even 2 weeks. 2 weeks between December and 31st.
Yeah.
And the once or twice between the year he'd come to visit my aunt.
Sorry about that. And anyway,
it made me into the main character I am.
Yeah.
So no apologies necessary.
Yeah.
Without all of that, this awesomeness before you right now would not be here. So that's the backstory.
Yeah.
I grew up quite alienated from my father.
Yeah.
So I know that I have this bloke that like pushed me out of his balls into my mom's cunt, but I don't have a relationship with the guy. I don't have a relationship with the guy. But ukifanya makosa udhani ati ini juu ya EY umekosa ya juu haunijui. But
like honestly, no, obviously. Yeah, but yeah, you need a refill?
You ain't gotta ask twice. Merci beaucoup.
Haya, tuendelee.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yes. So raised by my aunt after being donated by my pops.
Yeah.
So
came how was that? You said did you have siblings?
Yes, I had siblings who also donated cousins from my sister. She was my sister, my dad's sister, my aunt, who I call my mom, was like the better to do of her siblings.
Yeah.
So she usually took it upon herself to ease the load of child raising from her siblings. So I grew up with a lot of my cousins around me as my brother and sister.
Yeah.
So even the individuals I call bro and sis for the most part are just cousins that are older than me.
Yeah.
But I do have my own siblings. From my like bunch of different moms. My dad is like a typical Luo man, so he was alipanda miti kwa shamba mingi. Anyway, so grew up with my aunt for the most, so quite alienated from my father. So I told him in that whole meeting that Mimi, I went out to forge a path for myself because mi hata sikuelewi na sikujui vizuri. Najua tu najita babangu linilipia fee nini, but the people need to understand this. Let me tell you something I learned. As a father, this particularly is a problem with African parents. As a father, just paying for your kids' school fees and splurging money at whatever problem that the person who is your wife will bring at you concerning the kids is not parental enough as a father figure. You need to be there in a lot more ways than just monetarily.
Okay.
So
that is
so
true.
many more ways. You
That
need to
is
connect
true.
with your kid in so many more ways than a lot of African and in particularly Kenya. I say Kenya because this is where I grew up. Particularly Kenyan parents do. You need to be soft with your kid. You need to show your kid how to be a man, a gentleman, to be an aggressive man, all the forms of being a man. You need to be there.
Yep.
But problem is, to show your kid to be a gentleman, you need to be gentle yourself.
Yep.
Because you cannot teach that which you do not have.
Yep.
But a lot of our men are not gentle. They're so focused on hypermasculinity that they leave other sides of themselves undeveloped. And these undeveloped sides of themselves, they pass to their kids also undeveloped.
Yeah.
And now we're just bringing up generations of people that are like half developed, moving, thinking that they goat, thinking that they shit, thinking that the man, thinking that they it. No,
it's true.
Just go heal yourself first.
Yeah, most men are not involving their kids' lives.
As fuck.
Yeah, it's true. But anyway, it's true though. And you end up growing and you just realize, oh shit.
Yeah, like oh fuck.
Many corner issues.
Exactly. Corner issues, guys, are easy. But don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the men have issue because you pia mmea kwa society mewa feed uongo mingi. Now you are not. I don't want to say you are not wise enough, but you didn't question shit and you went with the shit you were told.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the best shit to go by.
Yep.
So just take your time and reevaluate who you are.
Yep.
Ataka una listen to this and you're 50 years old. Usione uko na miaka mingi na mimi ni mtoto. reevaluate yourself.
No, maybe
Because
they
there's so
are
much-
actually, maybe there's a reason why they will find themselves watching this video and they'll realize, oh, clock it.
I hope they do.
Yeah.
I genuinely hope they do.
No, I'm pretty sure the older generation are kind of like
Set in their ways.
they are yani wanashangazwa sana na like why the young people are how they are, and it's because times are changing and the narrative is also changing.
Yes, times are changing.
Yes.
The narrative is changing.
Yes.
So you change with it, or you get left behind.
Yep.
But I guess like they're old, they're gonna die, and they're gonna
Yeah.
leave us the world to change vizuri.
Yep.
So
It's true. It's true.
yeah, that all of that to give a backstory on that, the fact that I highlighted all of this to my father that I don't know you. I don't know you outside of the fact that unanilipianga school fees na weni fan wa Manchester United and you like politics. I don't know you outside of that.
Oh.
And I feel like as an individual, to me, there's so much depth that you don't know that I haven't gotten to show you, because I'm also not a conventional male child.
Yeah.
I don't like football. I don't like politics. Hizo mbili ushanitoa like the most conversation starters are wanaume. Ushanitoa hapo. So I didn't have a bond with him outside of, you're my son and you should make me proud, and like, oh yeah, you're my father and you do shit for me.
Yeah.
So I just went out to get a sense of identity on my own.
Yeah.
So I tried to say all of this to him,
Yeah.
to which my father agreed and accepted, and he was like, okay,
Yeah,
I understand where you're coming from. My father is one of those people who gives a shit a lot about what people around him think. So he agreed to all of this to seem like the good person in all of this.
Yeah.
Because to seem like the good person. And in all of this discussion we were having with me, manager, nini, I tried to tell my father that, listen, I was doing all of this to start my own jewelry business. I still want to start my own jewelry brand.
But you ulikuwa unasema hivyo.
Itaanza, wewe ngoja. I told him that, and he was like, it's okay, I'll even give you money to start your business. And with this I was like, okay, you know what, I'll agree. I will stop working at this club and I'll come back and be my father's son again. This was in around August, and then shule zilikuwa due open in October. So after this August, September, I went home. I spent some time with him, Aposhago, like being there, being the trophy son, because isn't that what we all are to our parents? Trophy things.
So it's true.
Being that trophy son. And then so when it was finally time to go back to school, to uni, as we'd agreed, I went back to my dad and I was like, so bro, when you came to find me, there was an agreement that was made. You said you'd give me money to start my business as I wanted to, nini. This fucker looks me in the eye and is like, so sina pesa sahi. So utafanya hivi, utaenda tu shule kwanza. Nisikia tu kumwangalia like jaba. Enda tu shule kwanza, alafu tutaongeza story baadaye. Nilirudi shule, wapi hatukuongeza story baadaye, haikuwahi fika. So I went to campus that whole semester, and I kid you not, I did not attend a single class because I had gained too much world experience. Just anaangalia how watoto.
Can you say that your rebellious nature came from also the fact that you like how your childhood was?
Yes. Occasionally they're like, whenever my stepmom calls me and she's like, hey, mbona muongeangi na babako? And I'm like, babangu ni kichwa ngumu na mimi ni kichwa ngumu. And then it's like, siwe basi urudi chini kama mtoto ongea na babako. And I'm like, first of all, kichwa ngumu nilitoka babangu. So I feel like that's his problem to begin with. But I always say like, this is my life I'm talking about, so I'm not going to digress about my life just because you think I should live my life a certain way. Fuck your opinions. As a parent, you're meant to nurture the kid. You're meant to nurture your kid rather in their element and let them thrive. Not try to bend them down the path of your unfulfilled hopes and dreams that you hope they will fulfill for you vicariously. That's the... Anyway. So nilirudi shule hiyo time, naangalia my fellow uni mates and I'm like, guy, mnajua vile life iko hapa nje kweli? I feel like I'm so ancient. I feel ancient the shit I'd gone through out in the real world. Because now I have experience. They have theory. They're being told, utasoma, ugraduate, when upate job ya course uligraduate ya. Whole time nilikuanga hapo nje nikiinteract na other people in life, nilikuwa nauliza, the course you took in uni and the job that you're doing right now, zinaingiana. 90%, in fact 92. They were always like nothing to do with what I studied in uni. Nilienda up to kuokota skills zingine.
I am the same.
Zenye sahi, you see, zenye sahi nafanya, zenye zinanilipa. So this we just went further to prove my point that even this whole education system, that brings you back to what I said, that up to Form 4 is enough.
Yeah.
Further than that is not very necessary.
But
just
at
go be
least
an apprentice.
Be an apprentice.
Yeah.
Whoever is a master in a field that you want to
go learn from them.
Go learn from
exactly.
them. Yeah, that's true. Sawa prezo.
So with that, I told you I went to uni. Hiyo semester mzima nilikuwa tuna I never studied. I'd just watch anime. I'd just go get lunch, come back to my room, watch anime, dance, work out, shoot videos, nini. And then when that long holiday came, that was in 2023 April.
Not the dancing.
the dancing started back then. That's when I actually started trying to know how to dance. And that was when I made the decision, you know what?
Yeah.
That was like April 2023, I'll never forget. I packed everything of mine. And I was like, fuck uni, I'm never coming back here.
Yeah.
Life can be lived fulfillingly without having to have gone through all of this and achieved these accolades that really have no meaning, because I usually like how everyone on graduation day is the main character of their story, but they don't understand that the day after that they're just another jobless adult. Before graduation you were a student, on graduation day you were the king, after you're a jobless fuck.
Period.
You don't understand.
It's true.
Anyway, let me not take the flair out of the whole graduation
It's
thing.
True.
So after that I decided, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
But that was also around the time that I started my spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Because I said I was agnostic, right? And we established an agnostic doesn't deny that God exists.
Yeah.
They just be like, the reasons people are giving me for existence of God is false.
Kidogo, yeah.
Hey. So it was around up when nikaanza kuwa exposed to life, because it's like life unfolds in degrees of difficulty depending on how ready you are.
Yes, and it's the difficulties that actually
they grow you.
Yeah, they grow you.
It is through the darkness that the light enters you, they say.
But see, you are looking for difficulties.
Hey, okay, yeah, I guess you could say that. But I wasn't looking. I didn't know that difficulty is how wisdom came.
But not necessarily looking, actually. You are just doing you.
Yeah, thank you. I was out to live.
Yeah.
In, like, as it came. I was out to live as it came.
Yeah.
So that was around the time ndio nikaanza sasa kuonyeshwa na life properly. Hey! So that was, I met this fucker called Hawkins.
Yeah.
This guy, he used to have a show on KTN.
Yeah.
Akaniambia vile, hey bros, you come on, we're gonna be hosting this show. Nini, I'm trying to start up another show. So you're gonna be my co-host. And I genuinely bought all of his bullshit.
Yeah.
Because he actually sent me videos and snippets of the previous show he had. Ilikuwa inaitwa Beyond Tomorrow or something on KTN.
Yeah.
So he was trying to start another called Unlocking Tomorrow. So he needed a crew to start it with.
Yeah.
So, given that this feeds into my main character syndrome and how I always want to be front and center, I hands down said yes to this. Because, again, it was also something I wanted to explore.
Yeah. Were you getting paid?
Ilikuwa startup. It was a startup. So we were working with it from the root up.
Yeah.
So, you know how you are like, again, it was a startup. That covers it. It was a startup. We were starting. We just gotten a sponsor, and he had a vision, and it was set to start up.
Yeah.
But hey, that was around the time since our life started lifing. This person would take us around. We'd go here, we'd go there. We'd do pseudo shows in this place, that place, and I'd get exposed to this, to that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, do this, but point is, that was around the time that my journey, my real journey started. My real journey. The others were foreplay for my real journey. Now my real journey started after I left Campo. I left uni. And I was like, hey,
sasa ndio journey.
Let me go life some more.
Again,
I feel like I'm a sucker for pain, I swear, because life inanitupia hii. Nikisha pitia niko like, I wonder what more you have for me. And I go for it.
No, I need you to close your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, utanile tuna story, but like...
Nope, with my eyes closed, I get that.
Yeah.
So around this time
Yeah.
was when my spiritual journey started. It started with a book called Conversations with God. Conversations with God is a book about this guy who's like 39, 35 years old.
Yeah.
And he's discontent about life.
Yeah.
And he's like, nothing's going proper. Like nothing's going how I thought it would. Nothing's going how I told it was.
Conversations with God.
Yes, Conversations with God.
Wow, interesting.
So he just wrote down a bunch of questions he wished he would have asked God.
Yeah.
And he put them on a corner somewhere. And then a bunch of times he would go look at those questions and ponder over them. And then one day he noticed that an answer was coming through from like somewhere he didn't understand.
Yeah.
Like he'd ask questions, yes.
Okay.
But if he sat, answers would start coming through him. The questioner and the answerer happened to be the same somehow. So he wrote this book over a bunch of years. He would just sit with those questions, and then when the answer came, he would write. When it stopped coming, he would stop.
Okay.
So I came to understand that this was just a guy talking to his intuition.
Yeah.
But for those who know,
Yeah.
know that the intuition, the part of you that is responsible for intuition,
Yeah.
it is in all of us.
Yes.
We are all
We are all
inherently one.
intuitive, yeah.
Yes. It is in all of us. So
Yeah.
what this person's intuition says is probably what your intuition will also say.
Yeah.
So I read this book, and this guy just verbatim said things that I knew at heart but couldn't put into words. I read him and I was like, oh shit. And all the times I was reading the things that his intuition told him, his intuition would constantly say like, these were things that masters like Jesus and the Buddha came to teach you, but you did not understand. You know, fun fact, there's a really funny quote by Jiddu Krishnamurti. He says, Christianity exists because no one listened to Jesus.
Yeah.
Buddhism exists because no one listened to Buddha.
Yeah.
What all of these people are preaching was that you are sovereign, and all of these things that you feel like I am awesome because I can do, you can also do if you get in the right vibration.
Yeah.
Well, that's a whole other story. So I would read this, and around COVID pia, I'd started listening to this guy called Sadhguru. I feel like anyone who's delved into Eastern mysticism and just Sadhguru. And Sadhguru made so much sense to me. And I remember saying Sadhguru has made so much sense to me in these few months than pastors have made sense my whole life. So I'd already been drawn to Eastern traditions and mysticism.
Yeah.
So after reading Conversations with God and seeing him constantly mention Jesus and the Buddha, Jesus already nilikuwa nishamjua, although misrepresented through Orthodox Christianity. But the Orthodox Christianity, Jesus mwenye ako hapo, fuck that guy. But Jesus is a cool person that actually did exist, but his real teachings ziko hapa na pale, outside of your Bible. So take your time outside of your Bible and get to know what Jesus was really about, because the Bible does not even cover the half or the quarter or the seventh of it. So already Jesus alikuwa shakuwa misrepresented. I opted, okay, let me look into Buddha, because this person who's written this book, Conversations with God,
where does all this knowledge, this know-how inatoka wapi?
It exists. You just have to find it. Align yourself with it. Find it, and it is there. Like, it is always there. Ni wewe ndio umejialign na vitu zingine. So okay. I went on a whole journey trying to again understand why I was seeing cracks in the fabric of reality. So I find this book called The Buddha's Teachings, and I start reading it, and oh my God, these truths resonate so much to me. And it's not dogma. No one is telling you have faith. No one is telling you if you question you'll burn in hell. In fact, Buddha is encouraging you. Even me, question me.
So ulikuwa unafikiria utaenda hell before kiwe you disobey your parents?
Not really. Because by then already nilikuwa nishajiondoa kwa hiyo ujinga ya sijui hell na nini. You ni ufala. What do you mean the God that has created me, loves me unconditionally, put me here to live and exercise my free will, is going to ban me for exercising that free will? If you wanted a bunch of subservient fucks, you could have just created robots that would never go against your will, and then you could massage your ego knowing you're God.
Clock it.
But you know, so with that, already nilikuwa nishajiondoa from the indoctrination utachomeka jehanamu. What the fuck? That's ghetto. Get yourself out of that vibration, by the way. Uchomeki pahali. Aya, nilikuwa nishajiondoa kwa hiyo vibration ya sijui nitachomeka, sijui nini.
So watu wenye nasema because I also had Awinja, who's the other lady? when walikuwa naye Papa Shirandula, what was her name?
Will Broder.
Akisema she also does not believe in heaven and hell.
Yeah.
And for those who don't believe in heaven and hell, what's the easiest way to explain to them, like?
All right. The Bible.
The easiest.
The like Bible is full of symbolism, metaphors, and allegory. Heaven and hell are not physical places.
Yeah.
They are states of mind.
Yeah.
When you're in that space where you feel like, oh my God, no one could ever take anything away from you right now. You're in heaven.
Yeah.
But when you're in that state where you're like, oh fuck, what is going? You're in hell right now.
Yeah.
But no one is gonna burn you in sulfur and brimstone. But then you're not gonna also go to a heaven where you're gonna find how many virgins or castles of gold and honey and pigama coffee for eternity. That's a lie. That's bullshit. Like that's the foundation you need to go off of. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
But I promise you, life on this other end, outside of this belief that you're a worthless piece of shit that either deserves to burn in hell or go clap for eternity in heaven, it's beautiful because you get to know that you are so much more than what mainstream religion tells you that you are.
Yes.
You are so much more.
That's true.
And I can't wait for you to get to a space where you're going to discover that for your own, because I eventually did.
Yeah.
And it's so nice. It's beautiful on this side. It's easy.
No, wache pombe.
It's ati pombe. Nani nakunywa.
Anyway, yeah.
Jesus loved wine. Anyway. If it's anything, show Jesus loved wine.
But then did Jesus drink wine?
Oh, as fuck. Again, he loved wine and the whores. But again, not that he loved whore. No. First of all, Mary Magdalene was not a whore. He was Jesus' divine counterpart. Yeah. But Christianity, mainstream Christianity, in its bid to slander the divine feminine, demonized Mary Magdalene. You see? Yeah. But Mary Magdalene was a pretty thing. Lovely thing. Yeah. Lovely bitch, that one. She was not a whore in any way. Jesus was a chill guy. The Pharisees killed him because he was preaching shit that was not in line with the text that, they'd written and everything. Again, Jesus was a cool guy, loved wine, did everything that the Pharisees and mainstream religion said he shouldn't, and that's why they did that to him. So this, again, was one of the things that the guy enjoyed. Be human. Again, polarity. Represent both aspects of it. Represent light, represent dark. Hold them all within you while balanced, and you are God.
Woo!
Yes.
So what do you do now?
What do I do now?
You do modeling, of course.
Yes.
How is that going?
I feel like I want to leave that space. It's not doing it.
Well,
it's not doing it.
Where do you want to go, and why is it not doing it for you?
Hey, I want to enter into influencing. Vizuri. Because, modeling,
by you sharing your story, by you connecting to an audience, that's my audience, technically, by you connecting to an audience, you will definitely attract people who resonate with you, and that is how you begin stories influencing.
And I welcome you.
Yeah.
So, modeling is ghetto as fuck.
It is.
It's ghetto.
I started out as a model.
For real?
Yes. It's
ghetto. Oftentimes you go to modeling auditions and the one auditioning, the casting director, wants you doing so much. Did you do this expression? Did you do this? Now, I want you to walk slowly as you take your leg back forward times 3, 4, 5. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But then, an influencer can literally be begged for the same role that you have to audition and do all of these things for. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go grow myself and become the it person and have them come beg my ass to come be in their shit. Not me go beg their ass to be in their shit. Because now, there's not just you. There's like 600 other people begging to be in this shit.
Yeah.
And then there is this person that now has to decide. Yeah. And then you find that there's another individual willing to offer more than you are willing to offer for this spot. And now you're left at a disadvantage. Not because you're not as talented. Yeah. But because how Jauza Sarah anyway. I said that.
So I know.
But outside of that, there's the gatekeeping, how people keep calling around the people they're already familiar with. Yep. And there's the underpayment. I feel like kuna stories mingi za how a casting director will go to a client and quote some insane price like what 600,000 but tukipewa contract tunaona 80,000 uko like okay where did the 520 go in between? Watu wamekula hapa katikati, wewe mwenyewe unafanya the actual work umepata peanuts of what it is assumed you have gotten.
Everyone must pay rent.
Ai, si ulipe rent basi na kazi umefanyia ya ukweli, si kwa jasho yangu na sura yangu. The fuck? So that's what annoys me about modeling for the most part. But it's a beautiful space.
How did you come about to realize that
I want to
being an influencer is what you'd want to be?
Because I thrive in the center. Don't you see me right now? See, I'm holding this wine like I'm the king of the world. I thrive when I'm the center stage.
Yeah.
And I've come to realize that I've lived a lot of my life dimming myself, trying to fit in spaces that could not hold my eminence, that could not hold my glory and my effulgence. You see? And with that, I was like, you know what? Stop being afraid of who you are. Just embrace it and go influence the fuck out of them.
Period.
And that's why I'm like, you know what? I want to work and become what it is I need to become to be who it is I already am. Whatever the hell that means, it makes sense to me.
Whatever it is, let it be.
Nothing else.
By all means.
Makes sense to me. So that's why I want to enter the influencer space. Not to mention, I've discovered more parts of myself outside of modeling, like dancing. I love dancing. What else? Father modeling. When I say father modeling, I mean the outside of conventional modeling. Another reason I'm quitting this is because, you see, in the modeling space, as a male model, the safest hairstyle you can have is a taper fade. You know, the one fade everyone has is a taper fade. It's just too fancy.
But then I wanted to ask you: is having followers does it influence modeling? Does it influence kupata gigs? Having followers.
It can. It actually can. But most especially if you're a lady. Because the modeling industry is so kind to women. So kind to women. But men, God, just, you need to have the most ridiculous qualifications. Or outside of ridiculous qualifications, just know who you know. And mimi nimekuanga nikijaribu kufanyia kitu na honesty and my grind and hey. Yo nikaa kutafuta kazi na CV bila connections, man. Utachizi. Utakufa. So nimeamua kutoka kwa hiyo space. I want to just do it and be me and get paid for being myself. And that is coming. That is on its way. I am sure you're going to see that.
How old are you right now, baby?
I am exactly the amount of time that has elapsed since my mom pushed me out of her cunt. I'm 25. I am exactly the amount of time that has elapsed since my mom pushed me out of her vagina. That's it. Like, that's how old everyone is.
Singesema tu miaka.
Si nimesema.
Are you in town? Are you in good? Like, do you keep tabs with your mom?
Which one?
Oh, like your biological mom.
We talk occasionally, but not very much because I don't know. To me, she's just another person that.
Do you keep tabs with your pops? With your?
We had an official falling out. Like last year September, because he was just, oh my God. Do you want me to read texts for you? Do you want me to give you proper tea with receipts?
I want receipts.
You want receipts? Umefanya makosa.
Unajua ndasoma?
Si utasoma ni nini? There is no problem. You'll read it yourself, you know?
Yeah, I will.
So, because this was just too much for me to get around. It goes to show you how backward thinking a lot of these individuals we call our parents are. I don't deny that they're our parents and they love us and they provided for us. First of all, like, that's like my constitutional right. You gave birth to me. What the fuck you expect? But outside of that, this is where you find out that there are people lacking integrity. Because, so this is 15th September, 2025. Now, for context, before you read anything, for context, a cousin of mine had just graduated. A cousin of mine has just graduated, and my dad and the extended family attended their graduation. And then these are the videos and pics my father sent me And then for further context, because you're gonna see something to do with hair and Nini. My dad had complained that I was alienating him from my life the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
So in a bit to include him more in my life, there was a period I was a trainer at a gym. And so in order to include him more in my life, as he'd requested, I sent him a video of me doing a class. But in that video, I had locks, like really long dreadlocks.
Yeah.
That time I had locks on.
Yes.
And with that backstory, you can start reading those receipts. You see those receipts.
Nimeona.
So yeah.
So nimeona. Okay. Oh yeah.
Just a lot going on. So that was how I was like, you know what? Nimegundua wewe, if I never see the world the way you do, then you and I are never gonna get along.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Unafanya tu mauye mingi wa.
Wow, this is, oh my god.
Oh, okay, that looks really cool. Damn.
It is.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's so cool. Wow. Anyway, I feel like this can be wow. This can be triggering some people.
It's triggering. Do you want me to read it out loud? For me, it's just a story on my repertoire.
Yeah.
It is a story
anyway,
on my
so
repertoire.
I feel like the first part, your dad is sending you a picture of how.
Not just a picture.
Yeah.
There were multiple pictures with videos of how they went to celebrate that cousin of mine.
Yes. And how their parents are proud of the cousin.
Yes.
Alafu Pushina kasema, but my son, who I thought could make me happy like the above parents, has opted to do things that I don't understand. And he's trying to force me to understand. The above boys and girls have academic hats on their heads.
Good for them.
And my son is sending me a video with things
that he doesn't understand, man.
And my son is sending me a video with things on his head, which I am failing to understand why he decided to make his hair
like that. Because my hair should be bald as fuck. Because that's what warrants me as a functional member of society. Bullshit.
The path that you have taken apart from rubbishing
my dreams as a parent. Oh, so my life is about you now. It's your dreams, not my life. Very fun to know.
That principle guiding is telling you to distance yourself from your relatives. You don't come home. You will always be close or recognize
me when I need my financial support. Nikikufa Nairobi. Nisipoendea mzazi nitaendea nani?
It's true though.
I'm asking. I'm just saying. If you disagree, talk to me. But yeah.
Malvin, you are something else.
Nikikufa Nairobi, who am I gonna defer to? If not the fucker that brought me to the planet?
Reasons best known to you. How do you expect me to understand you? And yet, if I came to rescue when you were seriously sick, I used almost the amount of money. I came with you up to Migori after getting well and realizing you have been paid some money. You decided to go back to Nairobi without informing me and even refusing to come home. Oh, yeah.
That's a whole other story though. Because around the time when I did that TVC, I got paid some cash. And then nilikuwa mgonjwa before nilipo hiyo do. And then around that time I was house hunting. So nikakuwa mgonjwa it was this weird disease when nilikuwa off for like 72 hours. I wasn't waking up. So they took me to the hospital and then they called my parents. So imagine me nimetoka usingizia 72 hours na amka napata watu sijiongea na wao sijui miaka mbili kule. Ulifika hapa sanga. Anyway, so that happened. And then after getting better, wakanipeleka, not getting better, while recovering, wakanipeleka home in Migori, which is at my mom's place, the mom that I told you is my dad's sister who raised me. So after staying there for about a week, I was like, I need to be in Nairobi doing shit and not being at home rotting with these antiquated people that I don't understand. So I just upped and left. So when he means that I didn't go home, is that I didn't leave Migori from my aunt's space to go to their space at like our home in Rongo, where like my granddad is, where he is. So that's what he means. So it's really crazy because I've come to understand that this man, I don't not get along with him out of malice. I just don't get along with him because I understand our views of the world are too different to merge. So I'd rather keep peace from a distance.
And for him, he wants his way.
Yeah, exactly.
His way.
He wants his way.
Yeah.
But then he lacks the understanding, but there is no way. Living is the way.
Yeah.
But no, I told you he's the kind of people that cares much about what people think
And
about
also,
him.
you want your way as well.
Yeah.
So you are like...
Are we forgetting that this is my life?
opposite.
So, kwanza story yangu si kichwa ngumu. I'm a helpless kid wanting to express himself in the way he knows best through creative arts, through modeling, through jumping around on a screen and getting paid for looking pretty.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense to a guy who understands that how to be a significant member of society is through having a bald ass head, walking to an office every day in the morning at 8 a.m., doing a job, talking to a boss you hate.
So are you planning on showing, or rather not showing, but rather like, are you planning on kind of like proving him wrong or right? I don't know.
In what way?
Like succeeding in your own way, basically. Or I don't know how that's...
Proving him wrong is gonna be a side effect, but I'm gonna succeed hands down.
Period.
I'm gonna succeed hands down.
Yeah.
And in that you ever noticed how mtu mwenye akona do, sikia, mtu mwenye akona do, outside of having actual cheo, anaitwanga majina zingine hata hana, ati chief, mkubwa, chairman, sijui nini, and he's none of this simply because he has money. But then men be bigger simps for men with money than women.
Hey,
unpopular opinion.
It's true.
Unpopular opinion.
It's true. And
men are bigger simps for men with money than women.
Yeah, and it's kind of like hard to watch. I don't know.
Right, it's so painful.
It's so painful.
Awkward. Anyway. So, with that, I'm like, I'm gonna get my money.
Yeah.
Hadi tafika point, ndarudi home niko na do. Hadi ataki kujua sina degree yangu yenye ilikuwa inamsumbua akili.
Boom. And that's what I'm talking about.
So for now, inakani kama sijui I'm keeping this whole strife and conflict going.
Yeah.
No, I'm just at a distance trying to do my own shit. Juu nishaelewa hautaelewa shit yangu. Sasa nifanye shit yangu. No one ever sees your vision. If vision yako ikianza ku actualize, everyone is like, I always believed in you. No, you didn't, you fucker. You never supported me for shit.
It's true. So far in life, what's the greatest lesson you've learned? As Chumbinyiri.
Manen, you dekoro.
But
as Chumbinyiri, the greatest lesson I've learned in life.
Yeah. What's the greatest lesson you've learned in life so far?
Take a chill pill. Everything you desire is coming your way, but you're stopping it because you're out here everywhere else except in the present moment. Everything you desire is coming your way, but you're missing it because you're not present.
I love that.
That is what I have come to learn.
Yeah.
It is simple, but it is very deep. I have learned it through so much. But
so
yes.
Far, what would you say is the greatest thing you have achieved?
Greatest thing I've achieved? Awakening.
So your greatest achievement is your awakening.
My greatest achievement is my awakening, and what people do not understand is that Earth understand and listen to me. This is another fact I'm going to give you, but even though you don't think it's a fact, even though it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't make it any less of a fact.
Yeah.
Earth is a school. Everything around you is props. So the idea that you are rich and you have all the money in the world, or the idea that you're poor and you lack shit, those are all props surrounding the narrative. You're telling yourself to learn the lesson you're supposed to learn. You see? So taking the props and assuming that they're part of the self, or that they somehow make up your identity, it's a fool's errand. Na umepoteza plot ukifanya kitu kama hiyo.
Interesting.
So when you eventually awaken and realize, oh my God, everything was around me for me to eventually get to know myself properly.
So Mark
then you've gotten it.
Mark mentioned the same thing about Earth being a school.
Earth is a school, yes.
And I'm just wondering, what is this lesson that we're supposed to learn here?
It's not the same for everyone. You know yours, I know mine. That's why Socrates said, know thyself.
Yeah. Okay.
Everyone has their own shit they've come to learn, and more often than not, the fundamentals are set in your family.
Yeah.
There's this creator called Dogo. He's a therapist. You know him?
Yeah, I know Dogo.
Yeah, Dogo. I saw Mluom Socialite making a parody of his videos, saying how he always says like, all of your problems stem from your parents not loving you, sijui nini. It is true.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Inherently, fundamentally, we are all pure, unbridled consciousness.
Yeah.
But when you incarnate in this reality field that we call the planet Earth, you need perspective from which to bounce off every interaction from.
Yeah.
And this perspective, you get it from the first 7 years of your life. That's why they say, show me the 7-year-old kid and I'll show you the man. I'll show you the adult. I'll show you the girl. Because up to 7, that's where you get almost everything. Almost every way that you look at the world. That's why when you go for a therapy session, the first thing they ask you is, tell me about your childhood. Because it was how you were bred that sort of calls the shots on how you're going to interact with everyone else in real life. And that's how the concept of open-minded people and closed-minded people comes in. Because open-minded people understand that how I see the world is not it's not the only way to see the world, and they're open to integrating other ways of seeing the world. Close-minded people are those that are like, even ndio hiko na nimefunga akili na hivyo nitakuwa.
But kuna chance ya kufungua akili ama? Can you be open-minded and then you go back to being closed-minded?
When you're open-minded, there's no way back. Maybe if you're closed-minded and one day you see the light and be open-minded, but being open-minded, unless ufike uogope the things that your open mind has made you know, but it's not really easy to be an open-minded individual and go back within, because once you're open-minded and you see how flexible everything is, you understand that you can play with the rope of definitions.
Do you think the more you know, the more you don't know?
Exactly. The more you know, and the more you know, the more humility you have to cultivate, because you see the degree to which you don't know. So it is the people that know the most that be the most silent, because it is through their gnosis of so much that they know how much they don't know, and now they're silent. But the idiots,
you know you are not silent right now, so you're an idiot.
The fucking idiots, bro. It's my time to speak, mate. It's my time to speak. And I will highlight the idiots. Bro, it is the kwanza wanasemanga mtu kuwa fala si shida. Ni fala anadhani anajua ni shida. And that's everyone in the world. They think they know. But what they know is what they are wanted to know. But who is this that wants you to know? Anyway,
you digress.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just saying random shit on the internet.
Okay. But so I feel like we have covered most of your story. Where do you see future Malvin? Maybe let's say 2-3 years.
I feel like future Malvin is already where he is, and it's my job to work my way to get there. But future Malvin and current Malvin, there ain't that much of a difference, because either way, both of them are the king of the fucking world.
Ooh, yes.
That's it.
Clock that.
You're meant to be the main character in your story. And I'm not playing about that shit, man. I'm about to be the main character in this shit as fuck. And a lot of my awakening up to this point has been me undoing a lot of the things that were done to me. Deconstructing a lot of the ideas about myself that were put onto me, and trying to find out who I really am outside of all of this that I am told I am supposed to be or actually am.
Okay, I love that.
And with that, my 2026 is gonna be fun. I hope yours is too. Because mine, that's a given. Tushamaliza hapo. So you, have fun with your 2026.
By all means.
Because hey, to get to this space that I've gotten where I can genuinely say that I am it, and fuck everything else, it takes a while. And I hope you get there too, because we live in a world that's so focused and so keen on making you be what you're not, and also keen, conversely, on making you discard a lot of what is genuinely you. So take your time, embody more of the love vibration, not just love for others, but love for yourself. And love for yourself also means being able to spite others in defense of love for yourself. Problem is, a lot of us go out of our way to be there for everyone else and neglecting the person that is there for everyone else. What about the individual that's so busy being there for other people? Why aren't you there for him?
Block it.
And awakening has been me just realizing that, I need to be there for me too. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself first, because when you take care of yourself first, you're giving from a space of abundance. You're giving from a space of where you have and it's overflowing, and you don't mind sharing with others. But this thing that we do where we want to give to others, you're giving to others because you wish that others could give back to you. Give to yourself first, and then you're going to have enough to give back to others. And then
as we finish, you mentioned that you love God so much.
Yes, I do.
So now who is God to you?
Ati?
God ni nani?
Who is God? God is you. God is me. God is this camera recording me. God is this chair that I'm sitting on. Jesus said, that without form is real. That which has form, that is what is false. That is not the verse verbatim, but those who can find the verse, you know where it is.
Verbatim?
God,
I'm an verbatim.
Verbatim.
Oh.
But usini confused. Those who can find the verse verbatim know what it is. But fundamentally, we are all God having fun. You know, I am you from a different perspective. You are me from a different perspective. We are the whole universe experiencing itself from the singular perspective, the focal point of the lens that is me and that is you. Understand?
Yes. Let's have this conversation down on the comments below. Let me know, guys, what do you think of whatever Malvin is talking about? Because to be honest, according to me, it makes perfect sense. God is everything.
God is everything.
Is it not true?
Exactly.
Yes. And sometimes whenever I find myself in conflict, trying to, you know, like sometimes when I'm somewhere and I see a lot of and I'm just like like going externally, I really try as much as possible to go within and find that root ndani. Anyway, to be honest, I can relate to so many things you've said, and I have learned so much with time. And I really hope that these conversations that we are going to have down on the comments, even like between ourselves, even as we watch these videos, are conversations that will come from a point of open-mindedness. Just try to think about it from a perspective of open-mindedness. Like, put yourself outside your shoes. I don't know if that makes sense.
Put yourself outside of the shoes you've been told
earlier.
to put yourself in.
Yeah. So get out to get in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good.
So have your thoughts. Say what you say something down below in the comments, and I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. Malvin, where can we find you on the socials?
Hold on. Before that, there's this joke in the spiritual community about how like God is everything, right? So when two people are having sex, it's God masturbating. But yeah, social media,
That
Instagram, Abuoro Chumbinyiri, TikTok.
Yeah, but that's you. But you changed your name to Abuoro or something.
I wasn't kidding.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I thought like that's your surname or something.
Abuoro is my surname.
Yeah.
But fuck that.
Yeah.
Chumbinyiri is my real name.
Okay.
So Abuoro Chumbinyiri. Just type Abuoro, the rest of it will come. Junajima Kushinda. TikTok, same. I don't participate on too many social media sites, but you're gonna be seeing so much more of me. X, fuck X and people with their opinions and thinking that the kings of the world. God.
Period. I'm also not on X.
Yeah, I'm not on X. Genuinely, just why?
Yeah. So let's have
Facebook like in. Hey. Millennials, hour.
Mini millennials proper. In fact, Facebook is paying me, manze. Yeah.
Okay, so nitaingia pia basi.
Ingia.
Umeni convince.
Yeah, Facebook is paying.
Say
me,
no
guys.
more.
It just started paying me the other day.
That's for real though? That's for real though?
You know, nowadays kuna content social media but don't tell them where your money is coming from.
Okay.
In fact, like I've not received a paycheck at Facebook wamenipea pesa kaniambia Dennis, this is your money, but like
content yako imeanza
my
kuwa
content
monetized.
imeanza kuwa monetized.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Because of that, I'm a whore for money. I might
Yeah.
just enter Facebook after like 10 years. I haven't been in Facebook since like 2015.
No, I feel like
God.
I feel like Facebook ina monetize even like Kwanza like those content creators when you're like we don't really know them but they're like famous on Facebook.
Alright.
Alafu anajulikana sana mashinani. You know, no, I'm serious.
I am too. I'm just serious with a smile on my face.
Yeah. Shut up. Right? So anyway, that's besides the point. It was really nice hanging out with you guys. And thank you for reaching this far in the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And if you find any of this information helpful to anyone, or rather if anyone is going through the same thing that we were talking about here, and they feel like you feel like this story can make you feel like you're not alone, or rather just or to encouragement to my life, because I have personally gone through a lot. I have told my story on this channel, guys, and you can go check it out. But this is the end of the video. It was beauty and banter. Lovely to be to reach up to this point. See you guys on the next one. Bye. Mwah.